Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good to be back with all of you again. Dr. Scott here. Nature's First Path, coming at you live and direct out of beautiful, beautiful Los Angeles, California. Listen, I am glad that we are back here again this week. There is a topic that I have been wanting to get into talking to all of you about. And this topic is really, really dear to my heart because this is a herb, a treatment that has helped me and in the past, and that somewhat started this whole journey for me to becoming first a holistic nutritionist and then a certified naturopathic doctor. And it really started with one seed some 20 years ago when I first took it, and this is known as the black seed, everybody. So today I am bringing in the science behind the black seed to talk about it to you, to let you know of its efficacy and what it could possibly even do for you in your life, right? Because a lot of times we hear about these foods, we hear about these herbs, but many people want to know what is the science behind it. So we're bringing that today, talking about the blessed black seed. So without further ado, why don't we get into this, going hardcore. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the fact that in our one-stop shop mentality for things, for foods, for conveniences, that affects our health these days. A lot of times people are looking for quick fixes to issues that have been a long time coming in their body with their behaviors and whatnot. And sometimes these toxins and these ill patterns of health build up over time, sometimes over many years. So just kind of want to premise that in talking about black seed. If you're thinking about taking it, realize this, along with many other treatments, may take time to keep going. And we want to get this in our body as a preventative, right? Not just as a reactionary, but sometimes even as a reactionary, these things can impact our life. So the black seed, right? It's been stated even by the most blessed and famous Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that he stated that the black seed has some type of cure for everything in existence except one thing: death, maut, death. So what does that mean if we try to break that down? The black seed has some type of cure for every ailment except death. Well, what this is hinting to and talking about, and which we will break down in the science, is that black seed is a whole body treatment, right? Hitting all aspects of our body from head to toe, right? Covering everything. It might impact somebody's ailment a little bit more than others, right? But it does impact, and many studies have been shown. So, known by its classic scientific Latin name, Nigella sativa, this is an herbaceous seed that grows within the plant that you may know of as the buttercup plant, right? The buttercup that is a light in blue to even sometimes fully white, but the seed itself is dark black, and it's native to parts of Asia, Saudi Arabia, Northern Africa, and the Mediterranean, right? Parts of the Mediterranean world. And it's been consumed for thousands and thousands of years. It was even shown that in King Tut's tomb and many tombs of the other pharaohs contain this special black seed and black seed oil. Well, why? Why was it so revered and placed on such a high pedestal that it would even be allowed to be buried with these pharaohs? Well, we'll get into that in a moment. Okay. Often known by other names that you might be aware of, such as kalonji, if we're looking into the Indian Hindi version, or black cumin, right? Black onion seed, black caraway, or fennel flower, nutmeg flower. But generally, just due to its dark and intense hue, people just call it black seed. Now, this is not to be confused with black sesame, right? Black sesame is black sesame. That's something completely different. So just wanted to let you all know that. So historically, it was used throughout those parts of the world that we talked about, but especially in Egypt, Greece, and in the very, very far east. So it's considered a holistic herb, meaning we take this daily and often to be a part of our everyday life so that it helps us prevent disease and breakdown. Right? The famous Persian physician and philosopher Ibn Sina, you may know him as Avicenna, wrote of the black seed in his canon of medicine, is stating that the black seed overall, it helps stimulate the body's energy and helps the body recover from fatigue. This is something that we are all dealing with a lot these days, lack of energy and fatigue. And this is something that is spoken about regularly, right, throughout the life of this practice, talking about how can we boost that vital life force energy. Okay? So black seed was so important, it was written about in the canon of medicine, which, as we know, the canon of medicine was used even up into the late 19th century in some medical schools across Europe. Okay? The black seed is highly nutritious, contains 8 of the 9 essential amino acids. It contains dietary fiber. It contains vitamin A, calcium, and arginine. Okay? But it just doesn't stop there. Okay? Once we really get this going and started in our life, we will feel the effects, the purging, the healing, the power. And it can only be described by people who ingest it and take it regularly. So that's our historical background of the black seed. But how does this relate to us today, living in 2023 today? Right? How can that knowledge translate into higher life force and better healing for us, especially if we're watching this video and we've never taken black seed before? Well, black seed has been even indicated to help people who are struggling with type 2 diabetes. Yes, you heard correctly. Even with type 2 diabetes, it's been shown that just even with the dosage of just up to 2 grams of black seed, or Nigella sativa, going by its Latin scientific property name, has benefit in lowering the effects, of the experiences of type 2 diabetes, and particularly lowering those glucose levels in the blood. Now, think about this. The black seed is so powerful. It helps affect lowering those glucose levels in the blood, and it's much cheaper than medications that are out there today. The average cost for about 8 ounces or a cup, 228 grams of black seed at the time of its writing was about a little bit less than $3, if that much. Okay, so thymoquinone, which is an active enzyme constituent in the black seed, showed that it was just as powerful as acting as an anti-asthmatic. Okay, for treatment of allergies, sneezing, itchy nose and throat. Okay, opening those asthmatic airways, penetrating and stimulating life force to the chest. So this is golden news for people who are looking for cheaper ways to address some of these issues. Okay, but it doesn't stop there. Black seed, when taken as an oil treatment, can be used as a topical ointment, healing eczema, inflammation, rashes, things of that nature. Okay, I mean, it's just amazing. And when ingested as an oil, it's been shown that black seed oil heals and strengthens the liver and kidney architectures, right? Aren't we dealing with so many of these issues today? Okay? So already we've talked about the addressment of allergies, skin rashes, eczema, right? Asthma, all of these things. We haven't even finished, right? Talking about the power of this blessed seed. Bronchitis. It's been shown that clients who were given between 40 to 80 milligrams of black seed per day had their symptoms reduced of chronic allergic rhinitis. And as of the time of this filming of this recording, we're high in allergy season right about now. It doesn't stop there. Black seed has been really shown to treat toothaches and pain in general. Okay. Now, when you finish watching the video, there will be a link below that you can click and go into the references behind all of these statements. Okay. Black seed has been shown, the oil when mixed with a little bit of warm water, it treats mouth pain and tooth pain. Has many anti-inflammatory properties. And then even in the realm of naturopathic oncology, naturopathic treatments towards cancer, okay, it's been even shown that regular ingestion of black seed even blocked the metastasizing of some tumors, some even shrinking them. Okay, right? Black seed oil is shown very strong in the level of cell death of cancer cells. So we can go on and on and on and on. One of the biggest things I want us to take away from this, that it does all of this and helps push up the vital life force energy of our immune system. We are really struggling with low immunity today. So from a naturopathic point of view, we always say that prevention is the best cure, right? The best way to fight a disease is to prevent it from happening. So our plea, our call is to get these seeds, these foods, these lifestyles, these understandings in our body day in, day out to raise our life force energy, people. The key isn't just to be alive, but it is to be alive and thrive. And we'll even just say it openly, thrive at that higher level, right? The answers are all around us. So, truth be told, I am here today. This practice is here today because of an experience of one little tiny small seed known as the black seed. So, what did we go over today? We talked about how black seed and black seed oil addresses liver issues, skin issues, asthma issues, allergy issues, right? Inflammatory issues, tooth pain issues, oncology issues. But decide for yourself. You can find access to these at your local international market, and if there is no local international market near you, you can certainly find them online today. If anyone has any questions or concerns, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a like, a nice supporting comment, and a share. Share the knowledge. Sharing is caring. So again, Dr. Scott here, Nature's First Path, Holistic Medicine, Los Angeles, California, and worldwide. We will connect to you very soon. Keep supporting, and let's keep connecting to your health, your wealth, your energy, and your time. And may they all be blessed on every level. Talk to you again soon. Peace.